Hi guys. This is just a quick tutorial on how to have multiple databases on your computer for Champman 0102. So what you need to do, you don't have to do this. I have a little folder here that has everything in it. You don't have to do this. So first thing you do is obviously you need to set up Champman 0102. So go down to setup, little computer icon there. I think you have to run as an administrator. Just do anyway. I think I've already got that set up anyway, so all good. Click OK. So this is, of course, once you've downloaded the game from the from Champman 102.co.uk website. So once you've done that, there's heaps of videos on there and stuff about how to download it, how to mount the ISO file and all that kind of stuff. So have a look there. I'll put the link for all their downloads in the description here. They have all the patches and stuff there as well. So here we are. We click yes. We're happy with that. Now I just go typical. If you're a bit more computer savvy, you can go custom and you can get rid of certain things like quick game start, which I mean probably not going to use. So typical. We go next, and that's where I want it. Good. It installs pretty quick, as you'd imagine. But yeah, like I said, get the game from champman0102.co.uk. They've got all the patches there. There's heaps of technical issues forum and videos and stuff. The guys are really helpful as well, guys. You can go to the Facebook page, Chip Manager 0102. Hit the announcements tab in there. Steve Hull, who's one of the administrators, he's done a bang-up job of a massive Q&A of all of your technical issues that you need to deal with, from downloading the game, patches, all that kind of stuff. So go there for all your technical issues, and all the administrators of that Facebook page do a great job, as do the update team and all the guys who basically keep this game alive pretty much in their spare time. They don't get paid for it, so big ups to them. Alright, do you want to create a shortcut? No, we're not going to do that because we don't need it. Click finish to install that. I probably don't need to do it because I've already got it. All good, right. Okay, so once you've done that, guys, you'll go into your program files, and you'll notice that you've got a new Championship Manager 0102 folder. Now, I've got a bunch here that I use for different things. So I've got an October one, 2020, and a couple of other ones. I just called that so that I know what to do. We're not going to rename it yet. We're going to leave it as it is. Go back to our desktop, and you want to attach the SI official 3.68 game patch. This is the one that essentially goes from the vanilla or 0.60 version, whatever you want to call it. Well, I mean, it's the 0.60 version. Some people have dubbed it the vanilla, whatever. So basically what this does is it updates for the 2002 season, so 2001. So there's some changes to where teams are in the tables, fixes some bugs, updates some players, and it does get rid of Toe Madeira, unfortunately, but it does give you the Super Greeks, as they've been dubbed. So, but I mean, if you really wanted to, you could do the data swap, and you could update with the patch, but then swap the data from the with the original. Entirely up to you. All right, once we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to apply a patch. Now, there's a couple of patches. This is Nick's patch. There's Saturn and Tapini one as well, so whichever one you want to do. I like Nick's Patcher because the good thing about Nick's Patcher is that you can use it on the original database, and you can, I think with Saturn, this one here you can't change or something. I'm not sure. I just use this one. So you can change the start date year, for example. So because I'm just going to do an original database one, I'll untick that start year, so I'll start on the normal one. I'll keep the game speed at 0.4, but I'll take the inflation down to 0 because I want to keep that old style in low kind of numbers. And you've got all these boxes here, so most of them are pretty self-explanatory. So enable colored attributes, good. Disabled unprotect contracts, remove a couple of city removal things, regen fixes. 3-player foreign limit, obtain jobs abroad easier, enable 7 substitute, show your own star players. You can change the resolution if you want, but I'd probably just keep it on the recommended. You can also replace the Welsh Premier League with either the National League North, National League South, or the Southern Premier Central Division. Now, if you do that, I have a feeling you get relegated from the conference. You'll go down to whichever one of them you've got, but then I have a feeling once you do that, you can't get relegated out of that league. So no kind of new clubs will come through there like they automatically do if you have the conference. So yeah, so I'm not going to do that. If you want to force load all players, alright, so this will load every single player in the game. You have to select maximum database and it will take a long time to load. So I'm going to do that. Manage any team just means you can essentially manage any team in the game. But just remember with that, I think if you go to a job in an inactive league, I don't think the fixtures you get are there. I'm not sure what that is. Don't worry about that. I'll make execute portal. This attempts to remove the need for the XP. Okay, that's if you need that. You swap South Korea for China. Tapani's regen code, which is good for long games. Restrict player tactics and scouters, so you won't be able to use CM Scout or Wib Wobbing. Entirely up to you, whatever you do there. Don't really care. Update names and transfer windows. I like doing that because I like having transfer window. Makes it a bit more interesting, and update some names like it says there: Holland to Netherlands, European Champions to UEFA, and all that. So once you're happy with what you've done there, guys, all you'll need to do then is just click apply. And we should get a little message that says patched successfully. There it is. We go okay. We close that. Then we come back into my program files here, and it's this one here. Now this is the one I'll right click on and I will rename it. We'll just call it test. Okay. So that's that there. And now that you've done that, if you want to do another one, just follow all those steps I just did there. Exactly the same thing. Okay, and then so if you wanted to so you wanted to have an original database and a March update, what you do then is you just download the March 2020 data update from Champman 0102.co.uk. It's a mouthful. That data file there, you'll just essentially copy that and then just go back to your that one there and swap it with that data one there. Super duper easy. There's more, like I said, guys, there's heaps of videos for swapping the data and stuff out there, so nice and easy. So once you've got this here and you want to play it, now this is the exe file you'll use all the time. You won't use another one. You'll have to go into each sort of folder there to use that one, otherwise it won't load the correct game up. That's why we didn't put a shortcut on the desk, because there's no point. Also, something else I'll show you while we're here is when you've got these multiple databases. So say now you've just loaded up a new one here. It won't show it at the moment. We'll go into an old one. You've also got your tactics and your training folders. Now, if you've got a tactic that you really like from this one here, for example, and you want to move it into another one, just copy that file. Go over to your new one here, go into the tactics folder and dump it in there. And you can do the same for the training. Copy your training sessions and go and put them in your new in a different database, so you don't have to do them every single time. Right. So let's have a look at this. So you right click on there, you need to run as an administrator, or you can go to properties down here and change it in there. Compatibility. And you can click run as an administrator like that. I just leave it and right click on it personally, but once again, personal preference, run as an administrator. Now the screen does do this, that's normal because and for some reason mine does this. I don't know why it does this, but you just close it and it eventually has a bit of a hissy fit. That thing can go away. And then it comes back. So, I don't know. Anyway, all good. But the windowed one here is you want to change to windowed, so that's screen mode, wages, whatever currency you want. Font, I like futuristic. We'll go for traditional for this one. Sound off, I don't like that. We want maximum, 5,000 stored. I like a weekly autosave personally, but each their own. We go there, and then we click OK, and I'll just flip it back to this window here, we can go start new game, England, conference, attribute marking, we'll go no because I want to show you that, usual players, yep. Now we're going to go next here, okay, and this is going to load up. This is going to take a bit of time because I've done that force load all players for the maximum database. So guys, just to summarize, what you do is you download from champman0102.co.uk, follow all their stuff there, go through setup, install the game, apply the official patch 3.68, apply any other patches you want. You don't have to apply them if you don't want, but that 3.68 patch, you have to have that on if you want to put like Nick's patcher on or something, otherwise it won't let you. And then once you've applied like Nick's patcher, for example, then find the file, change the file name to whatever you want, like original database, Nick's patcher, and then just repeat essentially. So you can, if you want another one, you update it, you download it and everything, set up, apply Nick's patcher, put the data in, and then you can have one with 2020 players from updated players. So that's how that works. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to pause this because this is going to take a bit of time here, and then when it's done, we'll come back and I'll show you the colored attributes and the maximum database stuff. All right, guys, so it's loaded. So let's chuck a name in here, and we'll have a look what we've been given. Next, nationality. Let's pick a squad. Let's take control of Arsenal because just there. Finish. Good. Won't save it. Cool. So have a look at the squad. I really hate this font. So there you go. You can see the stats there. The bad stats are in red, and kind of that goes down in a scale to them. But as we said, we only loaded up the Premier League. But if we have a look here, if we go to like South America, Brazil, club like this has got everyone. So it's loaded everyone. We can even go to like a nation, Africa, Ivory Coast. I wonder if any of these players actually play in the Ivory Coast. Sure. Belgium Amateur League. Okay, well that was a bad example because I couldn't find anyone who actually plays. Oh, Tunis. It'll be team in Tunisia. So look at that. Team in Tunisia got everyone in there. Absolutely massive squad. I was going to say he's not too bad, but he looks awful. So there you go, guys. So you can. That's how you have multiple databases. Apply a patch as well, and just a couple of little things there. So I hope that was useful to you guys, and I'll put all the links down in the description there. Also, as well, guys, don't forget to have your say, which I'll put down in there as well, about what I'm going to do next. Time is running out for that. It's probably got about a day or so left on that before I wrap it all up. So yeah, go in, jump on that survey, tell me what league and everything I'm going to play for my next exciting save. So yeah, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.